Listen, thank you all for coming out here today. Let's go ahead and get started, and particularly to those of you that are non-participants in the press conference, I want to say thank you for coming out here. It's this is simply one of the most critical issues that we have faced in this state for a long time, and the future of Texas is really in the balance here. The pipeline that's being constructed is going to cover some 46 miles, running from Lake Texoma to the WYLIE water treatment plant. And for every one of these projects that are being built, there are many more important projects across the state that are awaiting funding so that they can get underway, each meant to deal with a very specific local water need. As we face the ongoing effects of this drought, combined with our economic and population growth, we just simply can't wait any longer. We all know there hadn't been enough rain in the last several years, and occasional drought is just part of living in the desert Southwest. A week ago, I stood next to an empty reservoir in San Angelo. That is a city, and a substantial city, that could essentially run out of water in the next 15 months. And that's far from the only community in the state of Texas that has major water woes that they're having to deal with. Not far outside of Austin, there's a community called Spicewood Beach. And they've been trucking water into their community, Mr. Ambassador, for the last 20 months. Now, for the citizens of those communities, for residents that live there, they're reminded daily of the importance of water. Every time they take a shower, every time they wash their clothes, or even brush their teeth. We can't make it rain, but we can take measures to extend our existing water supply and work to develop new supplies. What's adding new urgency to this is our ongoing economic success, the skyrocketing population. These members of the legislature that are here today have been part of helping create this amazing economic power plant, if you will, in the United States, but it's along with progress and along with that great and powerful positive story comes the challenges of dealing with that type of growth. You've got a substantial demand for water supplies, more so than we've ever had before. For example, in Region C, which includes Dallas-Fort Worth and the surrounding communities, the population is expected to nearly double between 2010 and 2060. Water demands are expected to increase by 86%. About 4 months ago, these members of the legislature helped make history by passing House Bill 4. It identified a way to fund our much-needed water plans without raising a single penny in taxes. I was very proud to work with them on that, proud to sign it. House Bill 4 represents us with a historic opportunity to fund water projects that will ensure that we have water, and the water that we need to grow and to thrive for the next 5 decades. We're talking about projects like new reservoirs, state-of-the-art desalination projects, pipelines to keep water flowing from reservoir to communities, projects that conserve and reuse water resources. Now, this is simply too vital an issue, and the window of opportunity is too narrow, from my perspective, to come up short on this on the brink of a major victory for this state. So to that end, I've instructed certain state agencies to coordinate with each other to prioritize water projects, to assist the local communities and ensure these projects are ready to go once funding is in place. Just this week, the TCEQ announced the establishment of a water project liaison to work with the Water Development Board to help implement the measures put in place by House Bill 4. First, though, we have to wait on the voters, who must approve Proposition 6 if we're to make these plans a reality. It's important to remember that House Bill 4 isn't raising tax dollars. It's about moving money from one savings account, our rainy day fund, over to a pair of other accounts that will serve as a bank, lending funds at low interest rates to local authorities for these water and conservation projects that they have identified that they need most. And through this process, we're going to be able to turn $2 billion in seed money that's in the rainy day fund into $30 billion worth of water projects across our state, effectively fulfilling the state's portion of the water plan that we adopted in 2012. So how many other states could or would, if they had that opportunity, love to have the chance to solve a major problem that they have, a major challenge that they have, without having to raise taxes? I would suggest to you that most of them would say we would love to have that opportunity. And don't make any mistake. Other states are watching us as we go across the country, as we talk about Texas and the great opportunity to grow, to either relocate or to expand a business. There are people that talk about water. We compete with these other states. You better believe the status of our water supplies comes up in conversations. If Texas is to remain the best place in the country to live and to work and to grow and to raise a family, we must ensure adequate water supplies for generations to come. That's why Proposition 6 is so important to the future of this state.